The Spartans are in white. Our officiating crew for this evening's game includes Ty Kovach, Simone Jelks, and Tom Lunt, and away we go. It is Rochester basketball, and a quick three fired and misfired by Rochester, and a Spartan rebound will give them the basketball for the first time here in the first quarter, 15 seconds in. Hageman finds Emily Young. He is patrolling that left wing. Found Hellman, who came to the ball. That is a three and an immediate make. It is the outstanding freshman Hillary Hellman leading the way for the Spartans on their first possession. They are out to a 3-0 lead quickly here. Rochester began the season at 16-1, but they have since dropped 3 of 6. That's a curl and a block by McCoy. She rejected the lay-in attempt by Sarah Kaminsky. Will go the other way. Hageman on the give and go. Emily Young pulls it way back up top, defended by Deming. She's a tough defensive matchup. McCoy had to give it up. Now they will post up. Hageman drew a crowd. Out to Mummy. That's a deep 2. A little bit off the mark. Wide left. Easy rebound claimed by Rochester. We'll go into the forward court. That is a double team down low. Leslie had to give it away. Thinking about that 3, Lauer. Gave it back to Leslie, who is their leading scorer at nearly 16 per night. Shot clock is down to single figures. Again, they want to post up Leslie, and she will give it on a nice open pass to Deming, and Deming lays it in. How about the interior passing of Alexandra Leslie? Averaging nearly 10 rebounds a night for the Yellow Jackets. It's one of the reasons why she is so effective down there. Mummy on the run. Stutter step move. Nice move with the right hand. It does not go. Deming says, thank you very much. I'll take that rebound. 2 minutes into the first quarter. It is a 3-2 Spartan lead. And weaving into that double team and drawing the foul is Leslie. Just a sophomore player going in there fearlessly. And she is going to go to the stripe for a pair. And the first foul drawn by Mummy. Here's a good look at it. Hageman bodied her up. And Mummy came in at the last minute, drew that foul. Free throw looks number 1 and 2 for Leslie, as she will tie this game at 3 apiece. This next one is for the lead. How about Alexandra Leslie from the free throw line? 88% on 106 made free throw attempts prior to tonight. So you do not want to send her to the line, and Jen Reimer is very well aware of that. 4-3, Rochester atop the Spartans here. Young operating with the basketball, going to that left hand, wanting to go all the way, and deposits one. How about Emily Young, senior captain, laying it in with her strong hand as she's got her first field goal. Spartans back on top 5-4. Here comes Leslie again, working on Mummy one-on-one. Mummy got a piece of it. And we're going the other way. Great interior defense from Mummy. They need all that they can get from her on the defensive end today. So the ball goes out of bounds. And it will remain on that end of the floor. There's a good look at Jim Scheibel, 17th year head coach of the Yellow Jackets. 321 wins and 139 losses. Came to the Yellow Jackets in '99. And led them to back-to-back NCAA Final Fours in 2003 and 2004 as Mummy is working. Mummy blocked by Leslie. Leslie just had her hand in the right place at the right time as Mummy tried to weave her way into a shot. Working up high. Now to the far end of the floor. Good interior defense by the Spartans. 15 to shoot. McCoy guarding. Kimbling driving, and a whistle coming from the whistle of Simone Jelks. And there is a foul on the floor. Think they're going to get Hillary Hellman, and that is who the foul is on. So the Spartans have 2 fouls with 6:55 to play. And back to the line already go the Yellow Jackets. As a team, they are just a hair under 70% from the line, so one of the better free throw shooting teams that the Spartans have seen all season. So 4 of their 6 points come from the charity stripe. It is a 6-5 Yellow Jacket advantage. McCoy penetrating, ran into some trouble. Almost lost it, but the Spartans will keep it. Pull-up jumper by Hellman, in and out. Offensive rebound for Young, and now Hellman throws it in, and the officiating crew says that is a 3. It was very close, but Hellman did not have a foot on the line. She's got 6 of the Spartans' first 8. And firing up a 3, and it almost fell. Leslie trying to show off her range, but it didn't go there. Mummy off the pivot, out to the line. That was Hageman. Was a little off target there. So Spartans going to the 3 ball early and often, but it did not work to their advantage there. So we're approaching the 5-minute mark here in period number 1. Eddy Jansen bringing you all the action. It is an 8-6 Spartan lead. And it will remain a Spartan lead as Mummy the rebound in traffic. Yellow Jackets unable to score there. McCoy driving, and a whistle. And it will be the first for the Yellow Jackets of the quarter, as they will go to their bench for the first time. Tyler Guerreri checking in for the first time, 5'11" senior forward, along with Shea McCartney, the freshman guard. The foul picked up by Sarah Kaminsky. Hellman sizing up the D. Hageman back out to the 3-point line. Young wide open. Does not fall there. And here come the Yellow Jackets trailing by 2. And a steal. That is Hellman with a great heads-up play right in front of the scorer's table. And she will try to throw it in on the run. Too soft there. The fearless Hellman did not have numbers that time, but she tried to score it anyways. Again, Leslie the block. Leslie scoring in the post once again. Leslie gives them 15 points, 7 a night. Just about 10 rebounds and almost a block and a half per game. And she's got 4 early ones. We are once again tied at 8 apiece. This is Mummy from mid-range, and she knocks it down. Excellent mid-range shooting from Mummy. Gonna try to get her as involved in the offense as possible. A very unique skill set what Mummy brings to this team. There's the double team. There is a Spartan steal. They tried to post up Leslie once again, but they lost the ball. Young is driving. Out to Hageman, in between the circles for 3, no. And the Yellow Jackets will control the defensive glass. Almost at the 4-minute mark here in period number 1. Again, another post-up opportunity. They are not afraid to post up their best player. And the women in white will take it away and will maintain a 2-point lead, hoping to add to it. It is McCoy matched up with Kaminsky. Now over to Young, sizing up the defense with a shot clock at 10. Here she comes, almost got to her right hand, but had it stripped. And the Yellow Jackets forcing some early turnovers here. Quick trigger 3, not gonna go. Kelsey Hurley, senior guard, not able to connect on the 3. That was Hellman going to the rim and drawing the foul. And the clock will stop with 3:21 to play. Seen a lot of running opportunities for Hellman. She could not quite score that first one, but is going to go to the stripe for 2, rewarded for her aggressive play. There's the Spartans shooting free throws. Hellman just in her first year. And no good on the first free throw. Big time changes for both teams. Young and Hageman are coming off the floor. For Case Western Reserve coming onto the floor, it is Alex Roth alongside Alexis Ambergee. 0 for 2 from the line goes the Spartan first-year player. I beg your pardon, 1 of 2 rather. It is an 11-8 contest. Got almost 3 minutes left in quarter number 1. There's a corner 3 from the pocket. It is Jillian Silvestri, sophomore forward from Staten Island, New York, has tied the game up at 11. Now Mummy tries to answer with a three, but it is an air ball. A little short. And they are going to give the ball to the blue and gold. Good look at the Spartan bench, and Jen Reimer in her 9th year at the controls of the Spartans. Open for three. It's a long one, but Rochester does not connect. That was Guerreri on the misfire. McCoy, a long triple, in and out. High arcing rebound, fought for and won by Tyler Guerreri. Going the other way. Spartans defended well, interior defense. It is a violation that will give the ball to the Spartans. A Yellow Jacket turnover. So for the first time, Hillary Hellman will take a seat, and she's replaced by Darby Kreinberg, freshman post player. So the Spartans going a little bigger in their lineup. Ambergy tosses it down low. Mummy drew a crowd, back out to the line. Back to Mummy, using that left hand. McCoy triggering a triple and hits. Jess McCoy, perhaps the most balanced player the Spartans have, has her first triple of the night. Mummy defending the post well, denied the Yellow Jacket leg in there. McCoy with an excellent fastball pass, and there's the three from Roth. How about the setup by McCoy? And all alone in the corner for a triple was Roth. Roth now becomes the third player in the game to have scored for the Spartans. Somebody got a piece of that for Case. It is a block. Now Kreinberg without numbers pushing and loses the handle. So here comes Rochester. They trail it by 6 now after that Roth three, and there is an air ball missing everything. Was Jillian Silvestri. And we are going to have another whistle. It is a Yellow Jacket foul. Very clean game in terms of fouls thus far, as Laura Mummy and Jess McCoy, two of the captains, coming off the floor for the Spartans, as Hageman and Emily Young back into the game for the Spartan women. Hageman taking a look. Back out to Young, who already has a field goal of her own. Ambergy trying to create something way up high. Shot clock down to 10. This is Roth needing some space. Here she comes out to Hageman, who found an open two, and she knocked it down. Spartans did an excellent job not panicking that time. And they have gone on a nice little run here. Blocked layup there. Mary Cronenwetter was rejected. 6'1" forward came up shy there. And the Spartans up by 8, trying to push this lead here. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Whistle blown. That is Simone Jelks not liking some of the contact down low. Offensive foul against Case Western Reserve. And for the last possession of the quarter, Jim Scheibel will dig into his bench once again. Cronenwetter will sit. Lauren Deming back into the game, along with Lauer. Game clock is down to 7. There is the shot. It is no good, and an offensive rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Drawing the foul is Jillian Silvestri, a hard hat foul there. And it is the 4th team foul for Case Western Reserve, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be a shooting foul. Jackets went to the line multiple times very early in the quarter, but this is their first trip since very early in the quarter. And a successful first free throw will make it a 19-12 Spartan lead with 2.5 ticks to go. Here's the back end. It is short, and the Spartans will get the shot off. That is Young, and it will not go. Very productive first quarter overall for the Case Western Reserve Spartan women, their lead is 19-12 over the number 12 Rochester Yellow Jackets. 1 quarter down, 3 to go right here at the Horsburgh Gymnasium. Come on back for more after this.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Here's a good look at the Horsburgh Gymnasium, and how about the defensive quarter for the Spartan women, as they have denied Rochester much shooting room. The 18-4 Rochester Yellow Jackets limited to just 3 of 16 from the field for an under 20% clip. And you got to tip your cap to Jen Reimer and company, as the Spartans have really tightened the bolts on defense, as Rochester just 1 of 6 from 3-point range. In fact, 5 of their 12 points alone come from the free throw line, and that's probably a much higher percentage than they would prefer. Spartan 5 on the floor includes Young, Hageman, Ambergy, Roth, and the 5th Spartan player is Samantha Magliato, as the Spartans get another bucket there and extend their lead to 9, as Rochester in a very unfamiliar spot here. Down big, as that is a 3, and a very good-looking one. Bryn Lauer showing the touch from behind the line, making it a 6-point game, but the Spartans still very much in the lead. Roth on the right wing. Good defense there, 2 hands up. It was Silvestri suffocating. Ambergy tried to feed it to a cutting Hageman, and a whistle. We'll stop play with 9:12 to go. It is going to be a Rochester foul. Lauer, there's a good look at her. Going to pick up personal foul number 1 and team foul number 1 in the second period. Ambergy, the inbounder. Hageman receives it. Roth surveying the situation. Ambergy 1-on-1. Give to Magliato, defended by Leslie. They got her out to the 3-point line, so that's a good sign. Hageman and Young were conflicted there as to who was going to receive that pass. Shot clock is down to 7. It's down to 6, and Hageman goes straight to the rim and scores with a left hand. Strong move by the sophomore forward, Hageman, who has really improved offensively over these last 4 games. Leslie going to work again. Been a while since we've heard from her. And again, the Spartan defense forces the 6'2" Alexandra Leslie to come up short. Hageman was battling with Deming up high, and it is another whistle against Rochester. So 2 fouls, and we're not even 2 minutes into the second quarter. It is the second on Kaminsky. She's one of their better players, so they'll hope to keep her around. Young calling out some signals. Roth in the corner, still plenty of time to work with. Hageman nearly lost it. Deming was chopping at the bit to steal that ball, and the jumper is short by Case Western Reserve. Roth defending. That's a strong move. Penetrating baseline. It is Kaminsky. That is why they need her on the floor. She's got 2 fouls, but that move to the bucket there shows you how good of a player she is one-on-one. Spartans lead now down to 23-17. Here comes Hageman again, creating. This is Magliato. It is way short. Too much of the front end of the iron and not enough of the back. The University of Rochester Yellow Jackets have lost 3 of their last 6 as the jumper is off of the mark. Leslie has really struggled here in the early going. That is very much a credit to the Spartan defense as Young lays it in, and the Spartans are really feeling energized here. They have really been able to hold strong to this big lead, and a traveling violation against the Yellow Jackets. That 3 would have counted. But the Spartans are in good shape, and Jen Reimer is letting them know it. They are out to a 25-17 lead over the number 12 Rochester Yellow Jackets. So with the stoppage in play, Spartans get some starters back in there. McCoy is in there, Mummy is in there, Hageman's still in there. Look at Hageman. Another strong move by number 2. Don't let her get to her left hand because she will make you pay. And she scored with authority. She's got 6. The Spartans' lead is at 10. Sizing up the defense. Now out over into the corner. That is a foul drawn. Lauren Deming was working on Hageman one-on-one very near the rim. Get a good look at it here. Hageman with some fingers in there. Yellow Jackets have gotten a very significant portion of their early offense from the free throw line, and that is an excellent sign. That'll make it 27-18. Deming on the year, just a 60% free thrower. But if you're getting not a ton of your offense from mid-range, that is just a sign of what the Spartans are hoping to be a good defensive night. McCoy way up high, guarded by Kelsey Hurley. Gave it to Hellman. Hellman is back into the game. McCoy and a nice no-look pass to Young. Young not able to do anything with it though, and Hellman was tripped up. And they're gonna say that she was in the act of shooting. So look at Hellman trying to create something. Leslie was standing in there. I don't think she's gonna pick up the foul though. I think the foul is gonna go against Kaminsky. It is already number 3 on Sarah Kaminsky, the junior guard out of Pleasant Valley, New York. And Hillary Hellman now 7 points, make it 8 rather. She is looking for 9. This would put the Spartans up by 10 for the second time in the game. And 2 good free throws by the freshman Hillary Hellman. And a Jim Scheibel timeout. His Yellow Jackets have some work to do. They are down by 10 here to the Spartan women at the Horsburgh Gymnasium. 5:57 to go. We'll return.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
Well, the Spartan women have played much better offense in the last 4 games, and you can see it here tonight. Their lead is at 10. And amidst the action, there was a misfired 3 ball by Rochester as the Spartans get the ball back. 5.5 to play. Hageman is going to shoot that 3 willingly. And the offensive rebound by Young will mean a fresh 30 for the Spartans as Hellman tries to throw in that 3. It was contested, but Hageman again, the board. Hellman drives, she was blocked, but the Spartans will keep the ball. 2 offensive rebounds on that possession by the Spartans. And Hellman is out to a great start. 8 points, 6 of them coming from that 3-point line as Mummy weaves her way into a left-handed shot. No, but the 3rd offensive rebound of the possession. That's got to be wearing Rochester out. They have gotten out to a cold start, just 5 of 20 from the field, and that is not what we are used to seeing from the ranked Yellow Jackets. That is a long two for Mummy from the corner. It is no good. Rochester coughs it up. That is another turnover on them already. Their 5th turnover of the game. The Spartans unable to capitalize. Calling the signals, this is Hurley. Now they're going to post up Leslie again. That's how they're going to get their offense going. The three-pointer for Lauren Deming is off of the mark again. They just have not been able to dial it up from three-point range. Rochester now 2 of 8. Hellman nearly lost it. Who's going to get it? Nobody's going to get it. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is in favor of Rochester. Jim Scheibel going to bring 3 new players into the contest. Tyler Guerreri has already checked in once, but she has proven to be an effective scorer. Shay McCartney in there as well. And Kayla Kibling checking back in, going to run the point for the Yellow Jackets. Losing the ball off of the curl, it is Silvestri. And another whistle quickly after the Yellow Jacket turnover. So the Spartans will have their cake and eat it too. It went off of her foot, as you saw right there. And Silvestri, it's a double whammy for her. She lost the ball and picked up her first personal foul. 4 fouls now for the Yellow Jackets. The next one would send the Spartans to the line. McCoy looking for some room and got a nice kiss off of the glass right on the square. Just McCoy. She now has 8. That is 1 shy of the team lead. Hellman has 9. She's still on the floor. Spartans' biggest lead has now increased to 12. Two-handed pass way out to the three-point line. McCartney triggers and is no good there. Yellow Jackets continuing to shoot that 3, but no good. And on the other end, it is Hellman nailing the triple from the corner. And look at these Spartan women. They are feeling it here tonight in front of their home crowd. Their lead is now at 15 as they are really beating the daylights out of the Rochester Yellow Jackets, a ranked team. Don't go anywhere. Second half coming up.
Everyone loves a comeback, right? Especially when that comeback is Queso Diablo from Qdoba, full of spicy satisfaction to take you straight to queso bliss. That fiery, smoky sensation you've been craving has returned. Celebrate the comeback of Queso Diablo, available now and for an infinite time, only at Qdoba Mexican Grill.
So glad to have you aboard, and so glad that thus far it has been a phenomenal game, heavily in favor of the Spartans, out to a 34-19 lead. And the Rochester Yellow Jackets, as they are regrouping, as you see there, they are in a very unfamiliar spot. They have lost 3 of their last 6, but Rochester, a team definitely with NCAA playoff aspirations. And they are in danger of falling here in Cleveland. In fact, in recent history, the Yellow Jackets have struggled here in Cleveland. They have lost 2 straight here in this building. Strong move off of the dribble, and a little bit of a collision there as Kelsey Hurley took a bit of a shot. And a second personal foul picked up by Hellman. She is the game's leader in points with 12, so she will go to the bench. And Jen Reimer will send in Kara Hageman, another outstanding underclassman. Yellow Jackets need some offense. They are just 5 of 23 from the field, equating to 21.5%. The Spartans rather going with that 2-3 zone. And down low, stepping away and unable to connect. Alexandra Leslie just has 4 points. She has had a quiet first half here at the Horsburgh Gymnasium. And a whistle down low. This is going to be the 5th team foul against the Yellow Jackets. I do believe it is on Tyler Guerreri. And it is. It's her 2nd personal. Spartans going to the free throw line as Hageman was weaving her way into some offense. Kara, a 76% free throw shooter. She has really improved on that number since last year. It has been a fun start to this night for Case Western Reserve. They have done a lot of things right in this game, specifically on the offensive end. Getting a little bit of offense from the 3-ball, a little bit from the line, a little bit from mid-range, and there goes Rochester going back to their top scoring option. Alexandra Leslie has her first point since the early first quarter. She just has 6. Another triple as Hageman hit the deck, and she paid the price for that miss. Yellow Jackets driving. It was Deming, now put a foot on the brake pedal. Leslie working again. Defended by Hageman. Spartans picking up a foul. Such a mismatch down there, and a tall task, no pun intended, for Hageman to try to stop her. It is the 2nd foul for Roth. Roth is the player who picked up the foul, as opposed to Hageman. So that's good news for the Spartans. As Samantha Magliotto, freshman out of Walt Whitman High School in Maryland, checking back into the game. One more free throw coming for Leslie. And she really backs up her solid post-up game with excellent free throw shooting. Again, Leslie, 88%. She has been to the line a lot this season. Under 90 ticks to play. It is Mummy making it 38 total points for the Spartans as they continue a high-scoring affair. And I do believe their biggest lead once again, going to 15. Nice jab step. Leslie got the Spartans to take the bait there. And she has the last 4 Yellow Jacket points. Young, a mid-ranger. It is wide right. And an easy rebound claimed by the Yellow Jackets. Less than a minute to go. Again, who else but Leslie kicking it out to the 3-point line. Lauer in and out and back in again it goes. That's a triple for the Yellow Jackets. They had not made one since the early first quarter. They have come within 10 and have gone on a nice little run here. Probably going to be the last possession of the half for the Spartans, and it is a successful one. That is Jess McCoy depositing. She is now the 2nd Spartan player in double figures in points. She has 10, and the Spartans' lead is at 12. An open mid-ranger. It is no good. Leslie fired it. And the clock will stop with 9.5 ticks to go. It is a Yellow Jacket foul. As you see, Lauer was working there. There's the shot by Leslie. Spartans going back to the line after the offensive foul against Rochester. Samantha Magliotto. It's a good look at her, seeing some minutes here. Is going to shoot some freebies. Nothing but net there. Magliotto has only played in 2 games thus far this season, only 12 total minutes. She has not gone to the free throw line yet. So this is a pretty big moment in the season for her. And she'll go 1 of 2 from the line. Last possession for the Yellow Jackets. They'll go out to the 3-point line again. Corner triple, it is off. As Kaminsky not able to hit. What a first half for the Yellow Jacket women, a 41-28 lead.